Hey guys, Fat Man is back again. Up in my shop again today, as usual. On the bench here is a 22 that I don't ever really see. I haven't found any other videos that reference this particular gun. It's a Stevens model 987. It's a semi-automatic tube feed. This thing's been great. It's been a lot of fun. It's a good critter getter. So I plan on doing a little more squirrel and rabbit and, critter hunting next year. And this gun's been really accurate, and it's been just a lot of fun. But the safety is messed up because this piece is missing. It's missing because when I took it apart, I lost, and I'm ashamed to admit, a little E-clip. And a friend of mine used to call him a Jesus clip because, Jesus criminies, every time you'd pop one off and lose it. So I picked some up at the local hardware store today. Hopefully I got one that's the right size. To replace this, all we need to do is get the action out of the stock. On this particular gun, it is one screw that holds everything into this tremendously ugly wood stock. So we'll take out that one screw. I got one hand under here supporting the action because it's not supported by my vise or my rest here. And this screw is all bunged up from, I don't know. It was a former employer of mine gave it to me because it was chain firing. He didn't know how to do anything with it. I didn't either until I got it, and I learned. Which is generally how I learn things. So there's our action. And I have to try to watch this in the camera here. Right here is where this goes. It hooks onto this, and that's where the little E-clip goes. So it slides. Let's see if I can remember. Doesn't go that way. Must go this way. So it just sits in there like that. And when you're forward, you can pull the hammer. This is not clear. So bear with me. I'm going to unload. Good thing I checked. We can lock the action open. It's just a matter of pulling the bolt back and pushing that knob in. Okay, it's empty now. Sorry about that. All the safety Sallies should be proud of me though for checking anyway. So it is clear now. This is one of the rare times I didn't safety check when I pulled it out of the cabinet. And I dropped my piece on the floor. So we'll slip that back in here and get a clip on there. That looks like it is going to be the one. Now watch me booger my finger up. Alright. So there it is. There's nothing really to it. Again, chamber's clear. So when the safety is off, you can pull the trigger all you want and it's fine. When it's on, it stops the trigger from moving, which is pretty much what most safeties do. This trigger is old. This gun has been beat all to hell, and I cleaned it all. It had a bunch of sand and crap inside the receiver, which this thing is about the easiest 22 I've come across to clean. Even it takes a little, a couple of hands to get this all back together, but it's not as bad as people think. I like the tube feeds. My next project is going to be a Marlin Model 60 for another 22, and if I could have found two of them, I would have bought two of them right away, because I want to do one up kind of tactical. But I'd like to have one of them in a Boyd's has a really nice stock, which seems crazy to put a $100 stock on a $100 gun, but it looks really nice, and the Model 60 is probably one of the more reliable 22s on the market. But as far as this goes, we're done. That's all there was to it. At some point, I'll do another video on how to remove the bolt, how to take the action apart. Most of the pins for your trigger group are peened, so you can't take them out, which is fine. We don't need to take them out. Usually I'll take and just hit it with some carb cleaner or some brake cleaner and just spray the crap out of it, and then put a little oil in there. A little oil here and there, and it's good to go. So, but the rest of the bolt comes apart pretty easy. I stripped this thing all together one time, and all the sand that I found, and it was very fine, like that white ashtray sand. I might redo the stock on it, because it's kind of beat up. It's got some boogers in the back, kind of crusty on the butt pad. I mean, the front part looks okay, but the butt's been getting beat up, and I want to put a sling on it. So I'm going to pick up some sling swivels, and I'm going to do that too. But I think I might redo it. I don't know what kind of wood it's made out of. It's really a light stock, so I don't think it's anything too expensive. It was a cheap gun in its day when it was made, so it ain't worth a whole lot now either, but it shoots great. I had a scope on it at one time, and at 50 yards I could pretty much hit whatever I wanted to. Bunny rabbits on the fly. I do have a BSA red dot, which I picked up, I think, at Cabela's, and they were closing it out. It was the last one they had, and I picked it up for like 20 bucks. And it works really well. It's I had it sighted in. It works on a 3/8 rail, which is what's on this, or it works on the Weaver style rail. So I may put this back on. Haven't really decided 100%, but anyway, that's all there is to that. Don't know what else to say. We will have another video soon enough, and I don't know, what else do you want to see? If you have any ideas of what you want to see, let me know. Got holster projects that I'm working on. My latest one for the Sigma. I've gotten this far. I got the reinforcer stitched on, glued and stitched. I've got a clip in here for inside the waistband carry. It should turn out okay. We'll find out though. There's only one way to know for sure, and that's to check it out. So, that being said, have a great day, and we'll get with you next time.